Today it is time to look at a professional Zerg versus Terran match on the map Curious Minds. Joining me in the upper left, the red hatchery and drones, it is Elazer. And the Terran opponent in the bottom right, the blue command center, it is, of course, Spirit. With the Zerg Carbot star. Very important to note. Many European Terrans use the Terran Carbot star, a much more, let's go with a less hungry smile. Even the Zerg smile looks hungry. Elazer gets the hatch down. There is no hatch block. It's not Protoss, you know, but it could have also been an engineering bay. And Spirit, what are you doing, man? Your barracks is in your own base? What? Is this even StarCraft? Come on. You can't build your buildings in your own base. Please. They know nothing of the trials and tribulations of the Diamond League, where everything's proxied. Looking like it's going to be normal openers. I don't expect too much in the vein of crazy tactics or wild decisions to come out from either of these players. They're both very strong, very good in the European circuit, but they're not, you know, the tip top, the 0.01% kind of players. So what I'm hoping, what I love most about watching games between this level of players is sometimes there might be a mistake or an error or a different kind of decision made. When you watch somebody like Cyril, you watch somebody like Maru, yes, they're very good. It's very entertaining to watch, but they just don't mess up. It's, as you expect, a late game TVZ, you're gonna see ghosts, you're gonna see lurkers. Okay, we know that. But what's going to come out of these two? Why is Steve, the SCV, all the way over here? I don't know. He's going to the Watchtower. He got some paid vacation time. He's using it to go see the sights, check out the scenery around Curious Minds. But what about the Zergling? And the Zergling could see the SCV. Did Elazer actually notice, though? We may never know. The SCV did kind of get away. Armory. Excuse me? It's either HELLBATS or Widow Mines, or a Thor. It could be a Thor, but it's probably not a Thor. Marines, with their rifles. They do not have stim, they do not have shields, but they do have ambition and bunker assistance. Elazer cannot see it. Hatcheries are very blind until they actually pop up out of their little cocoon. Overlord going to be gunned down by the very strange and seemingly random group of Marines here. The bunker's not quite ready, and the Queens are here. The armory did finish. And the HELLBATS are transforming. Marines can enter the bunker. They will be safe inside with their beverages and their cup holders. HELLBATS will hold the line outside. I actually really kind of like this because the HELLBATS give an additional layer of protection unless they run into the Queen pile against Zerglings, I was gonna say. The HELLBATS can prevent the Lings from getting a surround on the bunker. Unless you just get a surround on the bunker, because the HELLBATS are distracted. What did I tell you? I like watching these. I'm enjoying myself. Third CC is going to be slapped down at home. The rush, HELLBAT bunker rush, was defeated. I don't know if I can really call it a rush, or is it more in the anti-timing category, because who knows? I got nothing on that one. Cloaked Banshees are going to come up behind it. What's Elazer been up to? The focus has been on Spirit and his shenanigans. Looks like Elazer's just enjoying life, just making drones. Nothing too crazy yet, which means I can focus more on this very interesting series of decisions being made. There is a group of lings out on the map. Additional racks are coming up, so we're getting into that nice healthy macro phase of the game. This is quite a few Hellions though. There's 8 Hellions, and there were 0 Marines, but now there's a couple. There's a few Marines coming out. We do see a Bane nest from Elazer, so Ling Bane potentially, Hydra, Ling Bane composition, 8 drones, 8 Hellions going for drones. The drones aren't going anywhere, thanks to the pack of queens. But HELLBATS don't exactly counter queens, especially when they're taking the, let's go with the peaceful approach of maybe they won't see us. Can we sneak by them? But sir, they're hitting us, like right now as we speak. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. We won't get hurt if we believe hard enough. Like, really? Yes, really. Okay. Cool beans. Let's follow the Banshees. Cloak, I believe, already completed. Yes, Stim just finished up as well. And with the adding of even more racks behind this, I'm gonna say Spirit is looking to really ramp up the aggression. He's been doing a good job keeping some pressure on between the passive HELLBATS and the potentially aggressive Banshees here. There is a spore being made. Well, being made, it's already there. Being made aggressive, more like. Haha. Good save. Good save. Drone also saved from the Banshees threats, but the Hellions make their way into the third base. No defenses in place. Lings finally respond, not before losing 10 drones for the price of every Hellion. How many was that total? Well, we've lost 7 total, so maybe 6 or 7 there. Either way. 10 drones, pretty respectable. Resources lost, relatively even here. The Banshee's now going to be used to clean up some creep and pave the way for the next attack. Meanwhile, Elazer, Bane's speed is finishing up. Mudas are on the way. Spire did complete. Able to shut down the Banshee shenanigans at the very least. We'll have to see how much else gets done with the Mutas. 4th base for the Terran. Not going to be able to land because, as we all know, command centers are very animal friendly. They don't want to land. Like, just land on it. You could crush it. No, I can't do that. Command center pilot. He's a very guilty conscience. He doesn't want to live with them. Oh, Marvin. Chomped. Bitten down. Queen's spreading creep. Banshees, there is no spore here. There is no overseer nearby, so they are going to get a couple creep tumors, force some additional ones out from the queens. But here is where things get juicy. That missile turret is so late. Like, you can't build a missile turret underneath the Mutas as they come into your base, but that's fine, we'll get there. Thor is in production. Drilling Claws also in production. Let's just follow the Mutas for a minute. Let's enjoy the joyride here. I do see the Banshees in the top left, but it doesn't look like they're doing much right now. The focus is entirely on the Mutas, which are getting an impressive amount of damage done here. They pick off a refinery, couple depots, couple SCVs. Sparing this one, though. Not anymore. He's down. Don't know what his name was. The other one was Steve. Maybe that one can be Roger. Let's go with Roger. He will be missed. A couple Mutas do make their way up to the Banshees, which will thoroughly shut that down, unless... No, there's plenty of spores. Never mind. What happened? Okay, Queen's gonna finish the job. As usual, the Queen has to step in and actually get the job done, because the mutas are off lollygagging. I tell you, Queens, why they're so buff and big, because they're always carrying the Zerg swarm. Oh, don't take that fight. I would not recommend you take that fight. Tank already set up, Marines ready to go. Stim is here. That's a lot of Banes, though. 57 Banelings rolling in. This isn't Ling Bane Muta, this is just Muta Bane. Which, as we're seeing, is really not terribly effective off of creep. Banelings usually need something to, I don't know, kind of guide them into their target, something to maybe soak up just a little bit of damage. But what do I know? We'll just make more mutas and Banes, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I like the addition of the Thors, a nice anchoring point for the Terran forces. Helps to deter mutas from attacking the army, not from actually going where the Thors are not and killing SCVs. Again, there is no response, just wow, that was a lot of Banes to kill the depots. Couple ghost snipes from the high ground. Spirit just completely disregarding the economy over here. He says, I'll just build more depots and more turrets. It'll be fine. Gonna press the attack over on the top side. Marauders and Thors backing up. That's fine. That's fine too. Mutas fly in once again. The addition of a missile turret proving to be ineffective at deterring the flock of 19 Mutalisks. Ling Bane able to hold the line up here so long as they don't go too far off of the creep. That's going to be the key. Ling Bane can't really chase much off of the creep. Yes, they could get some units and get some damage done, but the presence of the Marauders, he's got 9 Marauders and 2 Thors. That's a really good anti-Bane force. Like, you mean they kill Banelings? No, they soak Banelings. Banelings are kind of like water when they're uncontrolled. They'll just get absorbed into anything that's nearby. So if Elazer's not careful and actually moving the Banelings past the Marauders and the Thors, then Spirit's going to have a good day, absorbing all of that. The Banelings roll in yet again. Command Center is lifted, saved from the Banelings, but Mutas are here, and Mutas, it's not that they shoot up, it's more that they shoot straight, so the Command Center is going to fall. Ghost Snipe onto a Zergling, not really the most efficient usage, but, you know, they're here. More SCVs are gonna die to Banelings, and Spirit finally is pressing the attack up here now that there's 7 Spine Crawlers and Banelings. The transition into the defensive force is a bit curious, on curious minds, isn't it? Thor actually going to go down to the Ling Bane. Did his job though, soaked up a lot of those forces. I'm not sure. Wow, that is tense. Spirit responds just in time, able to save some of the bioforces here, but this is a ton of Zerg. The Ghost pack is now going to be whittled down too. There's only 7 ghosts now. Oh, great snipes though. Great snipes on the Mutas. Able to get some damage done there. Readying another pack of Ling Bane. There is 1 siege tank, mostly ghosts and widow mines here for the big damage dealers. He needs to stop the Marauders, just control-click the Marines. Okay, Banelings are going to be here again. There were more Banes. There's always more Banelings. Retreating to the planetary fortress, I'm not sure that's actually the best move. Given how many Banelings there are, they might just go for the SCVs or the planetary, and frankly, Spirit cannot lose more SCVs. The damage to the natural, and that this base is just now being retaken almost 2 minutes later. I do not like the position for the Terran here. Resources Was that a burrowed baneling? We'll go back at the end and watch that. That may have been a burrowed baneling. The resources lost, as I was saying, is in favor of the Terran, but the Terran has lost a lot of workers going through this, which is not ideal when you're trying to push the offensive. A scan down in the bottom left confirming Elazer does have this base, which feels a little bit like you're giving up hope, because it's like, oh gosh, how many bases does he have? He's on 91 drones and just going full Ling Bane Muta. This command center going to be lifted yet again, and SCVs are dying as well. Not even getting them out of the base. 16 SCVs fall yet again. Single medevac. It's a little late for the Widow Mine drop. Wow, that was actually pretty good. What do I know? The 15-minute Widow Mine drop. Getting some damage done before Spirit taps out from the game. Took too much damage. Didn't get enough done on the other side. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. Oh, they were burrowed banes. Look at this. 3 burrowed banelings in the smoke area. Spirit. Oh, the explosion kills a solid half of the Marine forces. Just walked right over them.